สวัสดีครับ and สวัสดีปีใหม่ Hey everyone and Happy New Year. I'm back after a bit of a hiatus, enjoying some time away from editing videos and uploading stuff. I thought I'd do something a little bit different this time, and I get interviewed a little bit. So yeah, we had a good chat. This young man, Nick, good kid, and I can't wait to see him back in the gym training and preparing to fight. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoys this one. Hope you had a safe new year and stuff, and yeah, let's get this shit back underway. So the new setup is going to be interview based, not necessarily weekly, but as often as I can get them done, with guests, with people that you might want to see, or some local SA people as well. Really want to start working on helping build up the SA scene as well. So yeah, hope you enjoy this one. Thanks for sticking around, and I haven't dropped one subscriber in this time I've had off. So yeah, I'm going to be putting up a fair bit of short form stuff, and yeah, obviously some long form as well. So thanks guys, hope you enjoy this.
Welcome to the Think Pink podcast. I'm Nick Taliangas. I'm a student of Pinky, and today I'll be interviewing him on any questions I have, anything about Muay Thai and overall progression, and any goals for next year. So first podcast here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, never.
So nervous?
Before, so. Yeah, well, fairly. I mean, like I'm a bit of a yapper,
you're linking legs with an old man.
Oh, it's fine. Bro.
You're too old now, anyway.
Done worse than Thailand. So year's almost over. I mean, I was telling you before, like 2026, man, it just doesn't.
Crazy.
Bro, it does not feel real.
No. It's 2025 disappeared so quick.
Yeah.
Like I was talking about it the other night, coming home from. It was yesterday actually. No, me and the missus were just driving, and we were coming back and we went past the brewery, or the old brewery, and where the lights are, and I was like, something about going there. She goes, that was last year.
Crazy.
What? Like 12 months ago? I thought it was like a month ago.
It's messed up, eh?
Oh my God.
Like,
and the older you get, the more you work, the less time you have,
I know, right?
The quicker it goes.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Like, it's weird to think about, like, in literally under a week, it's going to be 2026. And
my daughter's going to high school.
Like, yeah, that's got to be, like, weird, eh?
Oh, bro. It's nuts.
How long the gym been open for now? Like, how long?
Be 10 years this July.
Oh, so you got a 10-year anniversary.
Yeah. Easy date to remember for 4th of July.
4th of July, wow.
So American Independence Day.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah. I mean, time's gone fast. I mean, even the Thailand trip, bro, it feels like...
Bro, that was like 15 months ago.
See, that's just weird. Like, my first fight there, like, because I'll watch it, like, when I'm bored, and I'll be like, that was, like, August or September 2024. It's like, bro.
Man. Like, it's been the quickest year of my life.
Oh, yeah, me too, like...
Like, it's been cool. It's been a cool year, and I pretty much did what I set out to do. So, yeah, we talked a bit earlier when we were talking with Jens, like my chiro. It was my year. My plan for the year pretty much went to plan, bro. It was cool. Cool.
I do remember you would talk to me about that last year, like what your plans were. How you said, I think 2024 was the year just to smash out the amateurs, fight every month, and then this year, focus on the business. I've seen, like, with Clint doing the copywriting and stuff. Like, yeah. I feel like it's been a good year for the gym.
I think it's been, yeah, for sure. Like, the 3 years previous was just numbers, the numbers game.
Yeah.
Playing the numbers game. And, but yeah, like, at the same time, not dealing with it very well mentally. And then this year, I pretty much said, like, I'm going to dial it back. Less traveling, less... Like, I think I flew 13 times less this year than I did last year.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so it was like dial back that bit, dial back the number of fights, try and go a little bit more quality over quantity, try and more pros, try and have more of the focus on the pro scene. But yeah, it's been a productive year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've come out of it not burnt out like I have every other year.
Because I feel like you were definitely burnt out last year.
Cooked.
Like, you start to resent it. What we were talking about before. Like, if you don't take the proper break management and you just keep going, you start to resent it, even if you love it.
Even if you either just keep pushing through and keep going, but the other one is your break can't be disappearing from what you love. It's got to be an active break.
Yeah.
This is the same with fighters, man, where they just, I need a break. Boom, disappear for 12 months.
Yep.
Put on 30 kilos, come back, try again. You've just backpedaled.
Yeah.
Whereas if you have a break where you're training, you're still training, man, there's no reason why you shouldn't be training every day if you love it. If you love the sport enough, train every day except for the days when something important's on. Because if it's what you love, then you do it, right?
Yeah.
So people training, doing what they love, working on themselves, working on improving that, working on improving that, work on improving that.
Yeah.
It's that 12-month break. You don't need to have fought in that 12 months. But man, you should be doing the Muay Thai thing. If that's what you love.
Yeah.
If you don't love it, then don't do it.
Me and Clint were having this conversation because I was watching a podcast as well and I was talking about him because I went to the morning session yesterday and we were both saying like, you do it because you want to, not because you feel like you have to.
Yeah. He got so much better because of that. His break from fighting for 2.5 years was training almost every day.
Every day. You know, I would rock into the gym, like, because let's be real, I've been really inactive, right? And I regret doing that. And it's like, he's been active didn't fought, but still, you know what? And this is the thing, like, you can still help the sport of Muay Thai without fighting. And I feel like people need to understand that, sparring, helping the fighters, like, even like doing the classes like Clint does, stuff like that, it still helps the progression.
You don't have to be a fighter. You don't, as long as you're being the best you can be at whatever you're doing in the fight thing, you don't have to be a fighter. Me and Jordan spoke about it, like, right here, man. Like, no one has to be a fighter. And you don't have to be a fighter to be important in the sport. There's so many aspects of it, man, like judging, like the officiating side of it, pad holder, like young Jesse. Jesse's our pad holder now.
I remember you said for one of the fight camps, like, he wouldn't, you really needed him and he came through and held pads for fighters, man. And I respect that, man.
100%. Like, it's those little things, like there's so many important roles, 2 ICs. You got my gym would be bust right now if it wasn't for Clint, for what he's done. And that was all done while he wasn't a fighter.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, and just because, it might not get the social media recognition that so many people crave now, but it's gained him self-respect. It's gained him, it's gained me confidence in his loyalty.
Yep.
All those little things that make a difference tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even on that note, I feel like, the social media stuff, I feel like a lot of people will fight just for the social media stuff to
100%.
post it, like they'll see. I've seen people posting into clubs, bro, saying I'm 1-0 now. It's like, it's a glorified sparring match to get better, like, I feel like people need to understand that these amateur fights and inter clubs, they're to help you when you go pro.
Yes.
So you injure yourself less. That's why we have shin guards and headgear. It's not to, you don't even know who's fighting under the headgear.
Bro, that's such an important thing, and there's going to be some changes this year, which I'm hoping to help bring in. Just got to get the right people on board for it. But I think that anonymity side of things is so important.
100%.
As an amateur, into clubs, man, even more so. Like, everyone's wearing chest guards, everyone's got shin guards. Now we're doing, no one gets risen in an interclub.
I was going to say that's
you get taken off to the side by Joey, head official, and he goes, you would probably have won because of this. You could have won by doing this. Like, gives them a little bit of a instructional on how they could have done better. And I think I still like the win and lose on an interclub, even though it's not a fight. But doing things by the book with the WBC stuff is important to me as well.
Yeah.
And that makes a lot of sense. So, yeah, I like the fact that interclubs, it's just a step. And the step between interclub and fight is so little. There should be no pedestaling.
Yeah.
And then, once again, the step from amateur fighter to pro fighter, it's not a big step. People got to stop pedestaling shit.
Yeah. Like,
When your debut was pro.
that was actually funny because You know, half the reason I didn't do Valley was one, my headspace, but because I don't know if you remember this, but it was with my dad, and you were having a talk to me after my horrible performance because I just didn't want to be there, and you know, obviously you can tell.
It wasn't the not wanting to be there bit. It was the whole, because you can not want to be there and let someone else drive the bus. But it was the not wanting to be there, which was, I'm not going to listen either.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's an important lesson, though.
Yeah.
You can not want to be there. Jason's a good example of that. His last fight, his fight on Rebellion, one of his best two of his best performances on Rebellion and on the last Pride. 2 fights where when he got in there, he didn't want to be there. But what did he do? He let me steer the ship, and he just fucking did what he was told.
Just listen.
Yeah.
You know what? Anyone, just listen to your coach. They know there's a reason they're your coach, and if they're actual like credible Muay Thai gym and you know the coach, you've done your research, just listen. Like even if you feel like doing your own spastic stuff, just listen to the coach, man.
Yeah.
Like and if it's anything I've learned is just to relax, listen, and win or lose, man. As long as you've done what your coach wants you to, like it's a win in like my book.
Yeah, man. Yeah, 100%. Like it's walking out of there going, like I've talked about it a couple of times, but the last Pride, I was sitting there before the first fight was Andre. Benji and I are sitting there ringside.
Yeah.
Andre's still in the ring. I turn to Benji and I'm like, you know, we could lose all 5 fights today and it wouldn't bother me. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm so happy with the preparation, how everyone has been committed. As long as they listen today, I'm going to be happy, man. And just coincidentally, like I've said before, you listen, you do what you're told, you commit in your training. It can end, most of the time it ends in a win anyway. And we got a 4 from 5 on the day, you know?
That was such, bro, that was such a good night.
As soon as we hadn't had wins on Pride.
Yeah, that was on like my birthday actually. So
that's what I was too.
Yeah, I went to the morning show with Evan, which was fun, and good day for amateurs too. I mean, everyone won, didn't they? All the amateurs won?
Yeah, it's two on, yeah.
It was just Finn and Andre, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah, and then went back to my house, had some mates over, and I was watching, bro, when Rig won, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So happy.
That was cool, man. That was cool.
Fitty as well, getting the win as well, man. It's just beautiful. And you know, it was just, you know, for me, my highlight of that night was just seeing Clint go pro. Like that was just...
Yeah, I think a big part of it for me, and you know, we'll talk about it more when you ask whatever you're going to ask, but a big part of that was he learned that your goal can't be getting back in there. Like getting back in there's got to be part of your goal.
Yeah.
But you've got to have more than that you're chasing, like the why that we spoke about at lunchtime.
Why,
And his whole thing was, I need to get the fuck back over those top ropes. So he got in there, and that's kind of how, you know, first round, yep, cool. Second, third round, it was kind of like I've done what I wanted to do.
Yeah, because subconsciously you've checked out.
And
right?
and like in the corner, I was like calling out instructions and, you know, saying, you got to listen to me, man. Come on, listen, Clint. I might raise my voice or whatever like during the rounds, but at the same time, I said to the guys in the corner, he's checked out. Like I'm not expecting him to do what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I kind of realised that he'd hit his goal, which shows also that his goals matter.
Yeah, you can take away from that, can't you?
Because that's the thing with all these guys. If your goal is to get the result, like your goal is to go out there and do the best you can do, everything you're doing in the gym, do that in the ring, because that's all it takes. Like I know how to win fights.
Yeah, of course you do.
And if, like Jason, I knew what we were coming up against, and our whole training was based around how to win not just that fight, but win a fight.
Yeah.
And I knew how to beat Caleb, but I also didn't have to change what Jason does. All we did was high focus on hands, because all of a sudden he wasn't the taller guy.
Yeah.
He wasn't the only guy that could clinch. So I was like, all right, this is what we need to do. And our whole focus was that. So when he got in there, the only goal he needed was to win that fight. And the rest of it was already there, already practiced.
If I can take one thing away from today, it's just psychology matters so much more than I actually realised, in fighting. And
but also psychology is not a big deal. It's not something that should be pedestaled as such.
Yeah.
You know, you get the right person on your team, who's got your back, who will tell you the little tricks to play and stuff, like with your own head, like things you got to work on.
Yeah.
Perfect. Like it's that stuff helps. That stuff is it's almost needed these days. It's almost it was probably needed in my day as well. It just didn't exist.
Yeah.
But the psychology is the things that we should be thinking anyway. That's the thing about the psychology.
Like that,
it's not a that's something I've got to add. Man, it should be something in our everyday life. Because like I've said, Muay Thai lessons translate exactly across to life. That's such an important thing for me, man. Like the shit you've actually done, the hardships in Muay Thai, man, it's no different to battling the hardships in life. And when you can get those, man, it's sick.
Just so many life lessons, even like, I mean, I've had barely any ring time, but from the time I had, it was like, you can take those aspects you've learnt and put it into real life. You know, like you're going to get knocked up, you come back up, you know, and it's like, Muay Thai, it's really a beautiful sport. I've realised like the reason I love Muay Thai is a lot because of it, you know, you can take out aspects from it and put it to your real life. Like it's such a good sport. And like, I was going to ask, like, how do you actually feel about all your pro fighters' performance this year? Like, if you had to summarise it, like, compared to last year, maybe, like, what are the differences?
I would, summarising the pros, I would say their in-ring performances have all been pretty good. I'd say there's still a lot lacking on the outside. So whether it be commitment to training full stop, commitment to nutrition, commitment to working on their brains, working on development. So development and the first one come together, right? If you're training, you're developing. Clint's the perfect example of that. But then it's the what's driving you to win, so your mental development, and what's keeping you in the game, your nutritional development.
True.
You know what I mean? So I'd probably say the in-ring time and how hard they trained in fight preps and how focused they were in fight preps, it's probably the best year we've ever had for amis and pros, to be honest. But it's lacking that bit between hard training and good fighting. It's lacking the linking bits.
So you have like the two steps, but you just need the other two to complete
you need the so I kind of say there's the four things, right? Like Muay Thai, mental, nutrition, strength conditioning. You can almost go without the last one. Not if you want a long career. Because the conditioning bit is the important bit, where you're doing the right movements to keep your body working in the right direction. And we obviously, as in Muay Thai, where you're kicking, you're this, you're that, you're favouring particular parts of your body. So you're going to build up muscles that then create imbalances. So that's where the conditioning, the strength conditioning bit comes in, because you're then building up those other muscles that are being left behind. So that's where the longevity comes in. You don't end up with the lower back issues like me. You don't end up with a lot of the injuries if you're doing all that other stuff as well. So, but it's the one thing you can go without being a fighter. But if you want to make a career of it and you know, not end up like me, man, I would have had a migraine this morning if I didn't get on top of it early enough, because my neck is a mess. And what's that from? From none of that stuff, you know. What
do your fighters do for strength and conditioning? Like,
most of them absolutely nothing. Ollie does. He's very. That's kind of what he's studying at university anyway. So he's he's good at that stuff, and I've now made him take it out of his during fight preps, just because he doesn't have an off button and he goes too hard and burns the candle at both ends. Which is how he ended up getting sick and had to pull out of.
Was that
Pride? Pride.
Pride.
He was supposed to fight Max Hamilton on Pride. So he had to pull out of that and
a lot of pull-outs on that card.
Yeah, there was, and you know, there's a lot to be said for that. We'll chat about that a bit later if you want as well, but there's a lot to be said for the fact that we could replace Adelaide guys with Adelaide guys. Very, like, huge, which you've obviously told me what you wanted to talk with me about today, and you wanted to ask me about the amateur scene. After we'll obviously talk about the pros now, but the result of the fact that we still had matchups and the fact that Max still got to fight someone and Clint still got a new matchup and all that with pullouts is because of the amateur scene. But yeah, overall, the pros fought well. Jason had 7. First one, I think if it wasn't for a silly mistake in the first round, he would have won it. It was the Rajadamnan fight.
Was that an SKS Empire?
Yep. I think he would have won that. It was just that cut. He lost because of the cut.
Yeah.
Second fight, easy win for him. Just a tie that he just stopped early. But he also hadn't trained between the two because of the cut.
Yeah.
And Kriminot wouldn't let him train.
Oh, that was on LaCroix, wasn't it?
LaCroix, yeah, same stadium you fought at, yeah. Then he came back. He fought... I think the next one was Tongsul, on Warriors Way.
Oh, yeah.
I reckon it was that one. That next, yeah. Which that's where we learnt, probably where we got the most development out of that one. Because I believe he could have beaten him by stoppage.
Yeah.
But he got caught up in the clinch too much. Got so just didn't know when to stop moving forward. So that was a good development fight. That one was not an easy win, but it was a pretty easy win. Next one was Pet Sitmonchai, which was just shit. It was a really shit performance, and I think if Jason can take anything away from that, it's don't try and start out like a Thai when you're fighting them in Australia, because they're still going to go hard early. Then it was against Amarin Putong in Cambodia, which was
crazy.
that was I think only 3 weeks after Pet.
Is that all?
Yeah, something like that. And it probably wasn't a performance too dissimilar to the one with Pet, as far as not fighting the best he could have. But he fought a superstar. We travelled, had to cut weight, all that stuff. You had like flights, sleeping in an airport. We slept in Singapore airport on the way over.
Oh, really?
We had like 8 hours there. We ended up sleeping in the cinema. Well, they got a cinema in Singapore airport. Not sure if you know. I think we watched what was it? I don't know, Land Before Time or something. I don't know.
Right.
Some kids movie.
Kids movie.
Yeah, something like that. But we was that. Then getting there, having to cut weight while we're there.
Crazy, huh?
Then travelled 5 hours on the day of the fight to go to where the fight's.
5 hours on a day.
Like in a minibus. So they kind of, purposely made our life hard. And he didn't fight the best he could have, but it is what it is as well. And then I reckon, was there one after that?
Was it just, no, I think, no, there was a 70-74 one. The knockout.
Then there was 70-74 in August.
Yeah.
Which was when he fought Winnie, which I struggled to get his head in that prep. And it showed on it was 2 weeks out. I was like, look, man, I'll just pull the pin. Like if you're just going to exist, I'm just going to pull the pin. And he started training properly. Last 2 weeks, he started training properly, but he'd already set the mindset for that fight.
Yeah.
So when I was calling out for him to throw whatever, it was like he was purposely not doing it because he knew it was going to get the result that didn't line up with the way he'd prepped.
Yeah, right.
And then as soon as my whole thing was, man, just throw a left body rip. Punch the body. The minute he punched the body, he dropped him. So I was like, I think he learned a lot with that. Even just, once again, however your prep was, just do what you're told. And then obviously after he goes, no, I won't have a break now until Pride. Sweet. Had some time, did the prep, and then had one of his best performances.
Yeah, that was against Caleb. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, he is, yeah. I like him, man. I like him as a person. I like his social media thing.
Yeah, very good social media.
And
that's cool.
Because you've got to be able to do that social media thing without it being your reality. This is where people, they pump themselves up so much and they don't actually believe it. It's just that fake bullshit they're putting up Ollie was, obviously Ollie went pro. Pro debut was on Roots. Just didn't listen. Overcooked himself leading up to it. Didn't listen. Didn't get the performance. Then had to pull out of Pride from overdoing it. And then the last one, the prep was great. There was only one time he didn't come in when he should have. Can't remember. And I kind of said to him, man, like, you're a pro. Like, I actually don't care about what your outside thing is.
Yeah.
Like, talk to me outside of training, but don't not come to training because of something that you had to go and do. Because you've got to prioritise shit.
Yeah.
And aside from that, the last prep was great, and it showed. He got in there and did it, and he made the adjustments in there that he needed to do to get the performance, get the result. Clint's was obviously, like I said, it was potentially a superstar performance, but it just wasn't.
Yeah.
And then
It's got a beautiful style.
it does, and then
So great.
absolutely, and then obviously Rig coming off of that bad knockout in the last year, bad knockout again in May. That the one in May was just like deja vu, man. Come back at the end of the first round with broken ribs again.
I know, it's crazy. Aren't it?
And then it was, then end up just getting swept. It ended up just, it wasn't nice. And for him to come back and obviously end the year on that win and retire on that win was cool. With the change of opponent, and SA stepped up again.
Crazy, yeah. It's just like this Pride card, I think, really showed South Australia that like we're progressing. Man.
100%.
Like, and I think that's what we'll talk about soon is like the amateur scene's just been great. You know, Valley.
Yeah, man. Let's skip on to it then. Like, what did you want to know? What were you thinking? Like, what were you wanting to talk about with the amateur side of things?
Well, I guess I just want to talk about like how do you feel like, you know, we'll start like with the past couple of years. Like, how has the amateur progression overall been from like the amateurs fighting until they go pro? Are they staying in amateur? Like, how is it benefiting? The Muay Thai scene?
Cool. So we had the first person to do any sort of amateur shows was SA Muay Thai League, but it was still that borderline. It was still some shit attached to it. And then we started doing Muay Thai Vics. So SA Muay Thai, we're doing SA Muay Thai League and Muay Thai Vics. And the difference was night and day. So then Carly put on an amateur card on a Pride. I reckon it was May 2 years ago. And
Pretty recent still.
yeah, and she did 2.5 years ago now, from now. She did, it was too much. It was walkouts, it was this, it was that. And I cracked the shits. I was like, man, you've seen Muay Thai Vic, what are you doing? Like, can just one person do this correctly?
Yeah.
And she did, man. My hat goes off to her. I was pretty fucking rude about it. And the fact that she made those changes to create the beginning of an amateur thing at that same time as when Paddy came in from day one, we talked about it and he was down and we did the proper amateur thing. Took out the walkouts, took out all the other crap, which is get in there and do it, get out, go home.
Perfect. As it should be, man.
100%. And it's the anonymity of headgear and all that stuff, and the fact that, you know, the crowd, there's no lighting, there's no mood lighting, so it's harder to that's another thing where SA Muay Thai League still go wrong. It's mood lighting. It's
music. When I went to Evans fight, because that was my first time going there, right?
Yeah.
Like music, flashing lights on
Shit, yelling out the ring announcements and stuff, and it's just lack of understanding what real amateurs and what the positive side of it is. Because there's still VAMA in Victoria that do similar to SA Muay Thai League, and that's where, and they kind of go like, oh, you know, it's boring. It's good.
As it should be.
Yeah, exactly. They're amateurs.
It's like, it's a progression, you know?
What do you want for your $40 ticket? You know what I mean? Like, it's
exactly
you're out. You get 5 hours of entertainment on, you know, like a 16 fight amateur card.
Yeah.
You get 4 to 5 hours of entertainment, and you get to see a friend or a gym mate or a teammate or whatever fight.
It's like under $50, man. Like,
Bro.
I think Valley does it really well. Like,
Valley does it, and so does Carly with her day show now. And it was once that those two were sort of like they were like aligned and doing the same thing. And then I stepped away from SA Muay Thai League and went a lot of Muay Thai Vic, a lot of Valley, a lot of Pride, doing that stuff. I think it actually made a huge difference to what my team were doing. But my other thing I just needed to do was make it harder for them to actually get to that point.
Yeah.
But you can now see the result of doing that proper amateur thing is more fighters getting experience, more, guys that I've seen fight a pile of times, and I didn't realise that was 0 and 6. I've seen them on so many shows. I was like, man, this guy's fighting all good on him, like cool. Like, one of them is going to go pro. And then finding out they're 0 and 6. I just found that out recently about a couple of guys.
Yeah.
They were like 0 and 4 and 0 and 6 or something. And I was like, oh, I would never have even known that.
Yeah.
Like,
That's kind of how it should be.
yeah.
Isn't it?
And like, for me, it's so anonymous that my guys will be like, matched against, like, the promoter will send you a message going, what do you think of your guy versus this guy? I'm like, no, I know the name, I know the face, can't remember how they fight, let's do it.
I mean, it's for experience, man. Like, at the end of the day, like we were saying before, just listen to your coach, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Win or lose, like, it's not on your pro record. So when you go pro, you go back to 0.
Yep.
Like, it's, man.
Yeah.
Like, and
Well, I think that the result, though, is what we saw in the last Pride where, what was it? There was only 3 interstaters?
is that all?
Jason. God, I can't even think. Jason's fight, obviously. Let me get it up and have a look, because
Now that you mention it, I do remember there wasn't very much, eh?
no, it wasn't. No. I have the card here somewhere. Do you remember what day?
Oh, Max, he fought an interstater.
Nah, Max's guy was actually from Victor Harbour.
Oh, what? I thought it was from Melbourne.
No.
From Victor Harbour, wow. I didn't even know they had Muay Thai gyms up there.
Yeah, so the trainer is from Pretty Top Team in Cairns. So Jason's opponent's trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's from up in Cairns, but he lives in Victor Harbour.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
There you
man.
go.
Yeah, so I do have the program there
See
somewhere,
if I
but
can pull it up on their Instagram.
probably even better. Oh, I'll have a look as well. Yeah, but yeah. So I think that last Pride show showed what the growth of SA Muay Thai is.
Yeah.
It showed that we have enough people now. Here we go, got it here.
There actually was like no interstaters on this card.
Jason's obviously Rotlek, but he didn't fight anyway because he's a piece of shit. Miles Presley.
Yeah. Is it literally just
That was it.
Miles Presley?
Yeah, there was 2.
Yeah, wow.
So 3 including Rotlek, and that main event didn't happen anyway.
yeah.
So yeah, like,
Disappointment that
but
was.
from the last card, which was, I think there was 2 local matchups. I think there was Ricky and Connor both had local
Yeah.
matchups, and maybe one more. Can't remember, but yeah, it was because the state title.
Oh yeah,
Muhammad.
right. It was yeah.
So yeah, there was 3 out of 8 or 9 fights to the show before, which was, I think it was 1 local matchup, and then everything else was SA versus other states.
It's definitely been
So
interstaters.
there's and this has all come from, you look at that whole card, right? So the ones who have done the amateur thing. So MZ came through SA Muay Thai League. So more recent ones. James Shears was through like Valley and Pride and stuff.
Tim Ford as well, right?
Tim Ford, he was pre-COVID starting, but he's become through the Valley and stuff, and Pride as well. Joseph Machida,
Robert as well.
Robert, David, I think only had 1 on.
Clint.
Clint did Muay Vics and stuff. Max Hamilton did a
Hooper as
few,
well,
but
he
Ethan's another one. Yeah, like, man, up on the main card, you know, like, this is the thing. It's proof that this system we've got is working. Because we've got more numbers of guys who can, like, Ethan could jump in as a last minute replacement because he's done the amateur thing. He's been doing same day weigh-ins, and he's been, so now that he's a little bit bigger, he's blowing out a little bit, he can afford to cut some weight because normally he does same day weigh-ins.
Yeah.
And the proof that it's working is the fact that we made a card where there was only two fucking interstators in. Sick.
Yeah, it's great.
Sick. The proof of the amateur thing, the proper amateur thing is working. Because most of those guys, where they were replacements, James Shears was a replacement, Ethan Hooper, a replacement. And then those guys are being able to replace other people because they've done the same day weigh-in thing, they've done the whole anonymity thing, they've done the whole, man, it's no pressure then. Jump in, have a go. Have a go. You've been in there a pile of times. You've been in there a pile of times now, like whether it be Ethan, I think it was 4 AMI fights, whatever it was. I think 5. But you could have had 5 fights and had 5 hard fights in the AMIs, and that experience there translates straight across to fighting pro because you've been in there. You've had ring time, which is the important bit. Getting ring time. Amateur stuff, trying to get ring time. If you're battling with this, battling with that, just keep getting in there. We said that at lunchtime. Just keep getting in there. Because as long as you're developing, it will come good.
Yeah.
It will come good.
I think it's really important for like a lot of like new amateur fighters to hear that as well.
Yeah.
Like, you know, as they get more committed to the sport and they kind of realize what they're in, you know, like, man, just focus on the right things and it'll always come.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's the proof is in the pudding. Look at Victoria, look at New South Wales that are doing the proper amateur pathway. I think once WA adopt the same system as far as not a certain number of fights take padding off, certain number of fights take padding off, certain number of fights take padding off, I don't think that works. No. I think it needs to be a clear line between pro and amateur, and even the government need to recognise that your amateur record doesn't affect your pro.
Don't they keep an amateur record?
Yeah. So do we technically.
I did notice that on Pride actually.
I was pretty unhappy with that actually. The fact that they were still talking about the amateur shit, like because for a while there she was doing it where it was just talking about the pro fights. You shouldn't need.
They said Clint's amateur record.
Yeah, you shouldn't. No one should making their debut here tonight. That's all they need to say. That's all that needs to be said. I didn't get that bit. I don't get why that's being.
They normally do that. I swear they don't use.
They were doing it like saying the pro record and how many amateur fights I think they'd had. It looks to me like the Muay Thai League, not SA Muay Thai League, the Queensland, the real Muay Thai League. Look, because that's how they do it. It's kind of like shows the whole thing and then just what the pro record is. I don't think it's needed. I think get rid of it. Just wipe your fucking hands clean of it. No, like for matchmaking, different.
Yeah.
You can use the amateur records to match your pros. But like your first time pros, after that, man, it doesn't matter about their amateur record anymore. Full stop.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter anymore.
They've gone pro, like you know, it's in the past. You know,
in pro boxing, you don't hear it. They don't talk about how many amateur fights. Who cares?
And because in boxing, I'm pretty sure like they have so many amateur fights.
Some do, some don't. I know people have had 6 and gone pro. I know some people have never had an amateur fight.
They just go pro.
Yeah.
Isn't the rule set really different there? Like, don't they do like, for amateurs, it's like what? Like pros like 12 and how many rounds is that?
Title fights are 12.
Title fights are 12.
Then you got everything from 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 rounds. I don't
jack shit about boxing.
Yeah. But it's like, even technically, amateur and pro Muay Thai are 2 totally different sports. Speed, the pace, the rhythm, all of that is different.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's next?
Actually, I wanted to touch upon the fight team trials. Like, how do you think it's like, you know, changed? Because I remember when you first introduced them, like, do you feel like the, you know, fighters you've gotten from the trials are like different? Like, you know, because back when I joined the fight team, it was, you know, just had good like inter-club performance, and then you know, just like straight away you just do like the classes at 5. So how do you feel like, you know, comparing it to then to now, it's like changed, like work ethic, all that stuff?
100%. Like, I think because they've had to earn their spot and also continually work on keeping that spot. With my whole sorry man, you're out of the group thing for not doing enough, not rocking up to the sessions and whatnot. I definitely think it's worked where, well, the proof is in like Andre and Finn, especially. Like, those guys were the first generation, I think it was, of fight team trialers, I reckon.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
I remember recording for it.
Yeah, that's right. And
I think that was the first one.
What was the first lot, I reckon, yeah. And then giving them some time to develop and spend some time with the fight team before then they get in, you know. I find that's been the big thing, that they've got better results, not necessarily wins and losses, but they've got better performances and better development. I think a lot of it is because it comes down to they've had to earn their spot. They weren't just given it to them. It wasn't just given to them. You've got to get through something really hard to get your spot on the team.
Intense, man. The trials and stuff.
And you've got to keep fucking doing them.
I think that's the best thing about it, is that it's not a one-off thing. You have to keep doing it.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, you don't have people coming in and just half-assing. It's like, you know, if you're saying like, hey, I want to do for fight team trials, you know, and this is a thing we also talked about was, like, let's be real, no matter how busy you are, if you really care about something, you'll make time for it. You know, it's like, even I've used the excuse, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, too much shit going on. Like, let's be real. Like, if you really love something, you'll find a way to do it.
Yeah, man.
Like,
100%.
Whether it's, you know, you can't get in the gym and you're like an amateur or a pro, do some training like outside. If you actually
you were always really good at that though. Like, what do you want me to do today, Pinky? I can't get in tonight. What do you want me to do? Like, as an amateur, man, you can do that.
It's important, man.
Yeah.
Like, even like, bro, for me, like, doing sprints like with no one watching was like, for me, I was like, dude, like, I gotta force myself to actually try. And that's the difference, because I did it with Panna once, and it's night and day difference doing it with someone else. Like, because you have someone else pushing you. Yeah. And I feel like, you know, training outside of gyms, like, I feel like a lot of people should start doing that if they can't make it. And it makes a huge difference. Like, 100%. Just mentally as well. Like, you know, and I say
you don't doubt yourself when you've been putting in.
Yeah. 100%.
Yep.
And it's like, you know, man, like, you know, if you're doing the work outside, it's proving to yourself, oh, like, I can actually do this.
Yep.
You know, and it's like always knowing, like, even I noticed, like, sometimes when you are like away and would have been a fight team, it just wasn't the same, because you need someone pushing you, but you also need to learn how to push yourself.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, where next year the pro team has to step up and go and take ownership of the new guys. Guys, like, you guys are being lazy because the boss man ain't here. And when I'm not, even if I am around, those guys have got to take some ownership of it, because that translates across to them holding themselves accountable.
Yeah.
And also translates across to having some inner strength to have the balls to say something.
Yep.
Like what we spoke about at lunch with your feelings are your problem. You know what I mean? Like, you've got to have the balls to say the thing that someone doesn't want to hear sometimes.
Yep.
And maybe they're going to dislike you for it. Ooh.
So what? I mean, it's like, man, everyone's so worried about how other people feel, they neglect how they feel.
And that's so common, sadly very common. Yeah, man. But yeah, the fight team trial's been great. I love it. It ain't going anywhere.
Nah, there's no way it should.
No.
I think it's a unique approach to do many gyms even do stuff like that, or is it just
other gyms have since I've started talking about it. I don't know if they used to.
Yeah.
But I one day, like, Joey was in and we were talking about it, and he goes, guys, like, you just don't understand, like, because Joey had his first fight on the undercard. I was the main event. He had his first fight on that card.
I remember I watched that video.
Yeah, so he was like, man, that was every session for us. Like, fight team trial sessions, that's what we did every day, man.
Yeah, right.
Like, that was how we trained. Like, 5 nights a week, that hard, every week. You didn't miss days because you loved it.
Yeah.
the harder the better. You didn't care about the outside fucking life. Like you talked about going to the 18th and, you know, your friends want you to drink and all this sort of shit. And man, my first fight was in my year of the 21st. So everyone's 21st.
Yeah, right.
I had my 21st at the start of the year, and that was the end of me for drinking, for everything.
Yep.
And it wasn't until actually 3 weeks after my 21st that I decided I wanted to fight. But I knew I wanted to train more.
Yeah.
And everyone's 21st, man. And I didn't miss anyone's 21st. I was just home by like 10 o'clock. That was the difference. Yeah. And it seems like people struggle most now with, they want their cake, but they want to eat it too. They want to be able to, they don't want to miss, that fear of missing out.
Yeah, man, that's a big one.
You're missing out on fucking nothing.
It's true.
You're missing out on loser shit.
Bro, you know what I did when I put out of Valley? My mind was, I'm going to go live life now and have fun. Went to like 2 festivals and shit's like, it's fucking shit. Yeah. Every time I go out, it's like, bro, like one, if you drink fucking hungover, your next couple of days are fucked. Fucks up your brain. It's just bullshit. It's like, it's a scam that everyone tells you, oh, you're young, go have fun and stuff. It's like, man, like even just do the things that you'll be proud of in 5 years, bro.
So where I go with that is like, so everyone wants to, the whole thing is when you're young, you want to rebel. People think rebelling is doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
No, that's conforming, because that's what everyone does. The rebel is the guy that doesn't do that shit.
It's true, eh? Like everyone's like, I'm rebelling, and then you go out and
you're like every other grub.
Yeah.
You're drinking, you're taking drugs, you're partying, you're sleeping around. Like some of the most toxic stuff you can do is this conformity stuff.
9 out of 10 times you always regret it anyways. You know, it's like you start an addiction to get off an addiction.
Yeah, 100%. And it's like, if you just be willing to be the guy who's not the same as everyone else. Like, because like you want to go out and live life. Where you hear that a lot is like, especially girls these days, they leave a relationship when it gets too deep because one, they see everyone else out having a good time on social media, thinking that that's what life is. But it's like, I want to get life experience. No, you want to go get dick. There's a difference.
That's true.
There's a very big difference. And I heard it with a family member once where their missus, they've been together for a long time, like through their teen years and stuff. And all of a sudden they were talking about marriage and she was like, nah, I don't want to do it. I want to go live life.
But what does live life mean?
Bro, living life is
fucking
doing, but living life is doing amazing stuff. And that ain't sleeping around, that ain't drinking, it ain't taking drugs, none of that stuff's amazing. None of that stuff is achieving anything.
Bro. It's just instant gratification.
Instant gratification stuff, man. And that's what brings then broken people. Like obviously to do Muay Thai, you got to have a screw loose of sorts.
Yeah.
But it used to be all that stuff made you tough. Whereas now all that stuff turns you into a soft cock.
It does. And that's parenting as well on top of that.
Yeah.
Man, what do you get? Yeah,
man. So if you want to be different and you want to achieve something in life and you don't want to be a conformist shill and you want to be a rebel, do good.
Yeah.
Do good.
Like, and even, it's funny you say that because, I was thinking, I'm going to go live life and have fun and shit. And then looking back at it, the past 2 years, I felt the most proud and happy with myself when I would train every day, do my sprints, and then maybe go out for like a nice dinner on a Saturday night with my family, have some time out, because this is the thing people do. You can still go out and just balance it. And here's the thing, like everyone's saying, I'm too busy for this and that. Like, you can make sacrifices for things you love. If you really love Muay Thai, if you love fighting, you love training, and you're just doing it because you want to.
And then it's not a sacrifice when it's something you want to do. When it's something you love doing, whether it be, like if you want to look at, you want a night off because it's your anniversary with your missus. People are going to look at, I'm happy to sacrifice that night off for training. But you're not sacrificing anything.
Yeah.
You're taking time away from one love for the other love. Like,
When you, that's a good
yeah,
way of
man,
phrasing it,
it's you've got to, your balance has to be that you're doing the things that make you happy. You're surrounded by the people who support that happiness.
Yep.
You can't be craving happiness because it should be something you're just doing anyway. You should be making yourself happy with whatever you do every day. Every choice you make should be towards happiness.
Man, and that's the thing, you know, and it's what I was saying before, you know, your life outside of Muay Thai, you need to work on that as well. You can't neglect it.
No, you can't.
You know, like that's what I did, and look, it showed. I pulled out of a fight, and because I neglected to actually work on my problems.
Yeah.
Like, you know, even though I was young still, I mean, you know, you got to do it still, man.
Yeah, so if you take it back to the fight team trials thing, it's like, I've seen it a few times now where people put on these amazing performances through fight team trials to achieve, but because their whole goal was to get into the fight team, like, what do you want out of being in the fight team? That's my next thing. Yeah, what you want to do fight team trials. What do you get out of getting into the fight team? Like, what do you want to do with it? I'm not going to ask the question afterwards anymore.
Yeah.
If you can't give me a good enough answer, sorry, I'm not going to say yes to you doing fight team trials. Because someone smashes fight team trials, then they start training to fight, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, this hurts, or this is too hard, or what? It's half as hard as what your fight team trials were.
Yeah, like, what was the point of all that? You know, and it's, you know what we're saying about, like, you know, you get back into the ring just to get back into the ring. It's like the same, you know, you do the fight team trials to get into the fight team trials, but, like, why are you doing it?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, why are you not sacrificing? I mean, if you love it, like we're saying.
I understand, like, the meaning, the sacrifice meaning. I understand why people say that as well.
Yeah.
Like, I get what the word sacrifice means, but man, if I thought of everything I missed out on in my career, you got to remember, if you want to use the word sacrifice, I sacrificed the best years, the last true years of my grandmother's life where she could have done stuff, where I could have done stuff with her. I sacrificed those years to live in Thailand.
Yeah.
Like, the most important person in my life, it wasn't a sacrifice. And you want to know why? Because when I came back and she would just greet me and she was happy to see me, and there was no, like, don't leave me. There was no sacrifice. Like, obviously, you go through stages, especially once I lost her, that it was like, imagine if I didn't go away.
Yeah.
But then if I didn't go away, how would I have been working on being a better version of myself that she could be proud of?
I think she'd be more proud to see you become like the man you were becoming. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, and it's love.
Yeah.
You know, it's what we were talking about before. What's love? Is it affection, or wanting your kids to do better, or like your family?
Yeah.
You know, and that's
like,
what love is.
Yeah, yeah. Like it, and at the end of the day, it was, do I not chase my dream because I'm worried about leaving my grandmother behind? Do I sacrifice my kids' future by worrying about their feelings too much now? You know, like, it's that same comparison. Do you regret not fighting because you're doubting yourself for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
It's like that. The Muay Thai lessons translate across to life. There is no difference.
I remember you literally said to me, you were like, do you even think you're like ready to fight? I said no, and you're like, but I've nominated you, like you are. But
Yeah.
the self-doubt was so bad, it just, you know.
And like, the thing is, what the fuck is self-doubt? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's, one, you're an amateur. Like, what are you doubting? You just done an interclub. You could go and do that again in a fight because it's no different.
Right, it's literally what, like, Evan told me it's literally the same pretty much.
It's the same thing. Man, like I said, there's barely even a change between that and going pro, except for all of a sudden people see who you are.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who's gone through the amateur ranks properly. When I say properly, I mean like just racking up numbers and gets to the end of it and it's like, oh, this guy is sick. It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
you know, someone like James Shears, for instance, I was like, man, this guy could go, because this guy could be good.
Yeah.
You know, like watching people develop up through the Amis and going, I can see some potential in this guy.
Yeah.
But you don't get to, if you've done the amateur thing correctly, that pressure shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
And once again, pressure is a privilege. If you've got pressure, it's something you've earned.
When you put it like that, man,
Yeah.
it's true, isn't
Like,
it? Yeah.
you know, any of these guys, oh man, it's like pressure to win. Good. Like, be proud that people expect that of you.
But it's how you take it.
It's the choice. It's the choice of, oh, do I want to be the best I can be, or should I just do mediocre so
It
that
goes back to victim mindset, man. You know, everyone's got a victim mindset now. It's like, oh, this pressure is like, I can't do it. It's like, you can.
You can.
There's a reason why. You know, why do parents put, you know, all this stress on their kids to do well? It's because they love them. They want to push them harder. And I feel like it's not happening enough anymore.
not anymore?
And it's like, you know.
And if the parents were pressuring their kids a bit more, your generation, I would say the whole generation of fighters now, would be stronger, mentally stronger. But so many guys your age and, you know, a little bit older, like up to like, I'd probably say anywhere up to 30.
Really, 30?
Easy.
Shit.
I would say they still struggle to fork to mouth. Whatever aspect of life it is.
Yeah.
It's so many, it's like, my parents haven't said I can do that. Or I've been told to do something. Like, man, good example, when there's a group chat for all the people who've got through the trials, they go into this qualified group. Same with if you're an amateur and you're not fighting, you haven't got any fights coming up, you drop back to that group. It just means you're part of the team.
Yeah.
And you're brand new to that group. And you see that every Saturday, everyone in that group sends in proof of sprints.
Yeah.
But you don't go, guys, what does this mean? Because I might have forgotten to tell you. You might have been the only person to go through that fight team trials. Or maybe I just forgot to tell that group or something. Wouldn't you go, hey guys, I'm not quite sure what's going on, like, but what's this photos thing each Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry man, I forgot to let you know, you got to do sprints. If you want to be part of this group, you got to do sprints every Saturday. But it's like, they just sit there and wait to be told because they've had their hand held the whole time.
I had that problem as well.
Yeah, instead of when you go, like, man, my day, for instance, you need to be fit. Okay, what would you suggest? What else would you suggest for me to do to make myself better at this, to make myself stronger and fit? We asked. We communicated. But I think there's that struggle now where people are just like, oh my God, I haven't been told to do that. Oh,
so like,
what if I get in trouble? Oh,
that's a big one. What if I get in trouble?
Oh
God, dude, I was. How many times did you lose it at me for just the puppy dog eyes and shit? God.
Yeah, but it's like, let me tell you, like, what gets you in trouble. Being scared to get in trouble.
Yeah.
What gets you in trouble in a relationship with a girlfriend when you're worried about her feelings and worried, like, it never ends well. Like, just own your situation.
Yeah.
I don't believe in self-doubt. I don't believe it's a fucking thing.
Yeah.
I think everyone in this world, if they don't, there should be a whole, I'm not good enough.
Yeah.
I need to be better.
100%.
That's the same thing, but it's loser looking at it, winner looking at it. I need to be better. I'm not good enough.
We've made up all this.
I'm nervous. I'm excited. Same fucking thing.
It's like, you know, when you're preparing for a fight, you think your opponent isn't feeling similar. I mean, but it's like, how do they take it?
They're all feeling it.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's sitting there before, and you're not nervous. You're excited. But if you put the word nervous, it means you've gone loser mode.
Yeah.
You've got to change the wording.
Because I always say, like, the feeling, like, before, like, when I got in the ring and, like, LaCroix was, like, it's so different. Like, I got in there, I was like, oh, this is actually fun.
Yeah.
Like, it's not actually that bad. Like, the self-doubt crap, you let it infiltrate your mind. It's like, oh, this is going to be so scary. But once you get in there, it's like, you know,
Yeah.
just have a shot, man.
Yeah, man.
And it's for amateurs as well, pros, just listen and have fun. Like, you know, people make it seem like, oh, like, you know, the sacrifice stuff. Like, it's a sport. Enjoy it. You know, like, you should do Muay Thai because you love it, you know, and if you love it, then, yeah, it's going to be hard days, but I saw this reel you reposted, and it was about talking, you know, like, we say, like, we like the easy days at training, but, you know, you need to start to love the hard days because those are the days you're learning. Those are the days you're growing. Like, the days where you might be like, oh, I pushed myself so hard, like, I don't want to be here, but...
The best days are the ones where you rock up when you didn't want to.
Yeah, 100%.
If you have the day off that you didn't want to, that's training your brain to do the same thing in the ring. When things get hard in the ring, in the gym, you take a break, the same thing happens when you're in a fight. So those days when it's just like, those self-doubt days, or the days, oh man, I'm so sore, just rock up. Rock up to training. And if you're not a whinger and you're not always sore, which you've got those people too, they want that to be there every day. If you're, if every now and then if you come up to me, like, say, you've been training all the time, you've been training so regularly, like, I'm so sore today, Pinky, like easy, man. Maybe have tonight in the general class, or have tonight. You're just boxing, or like, we can work around it. But when someone's like all the time, it's like, oh this, oh that, oh this, crap. Yeah, it's like, sorry, you just stay in the deep end.
Or like, this is like, you know, you're here to fight. You know, you're a fighter. You know, that's why you're doing it.
Yeah, man.
You know, it's like, and it's like, I'm gonna used to say, like, oh, if your shin hurts, use the other leg. You know, use a shin guard for bags and pads if you have to. Like, work around it and, like, enjoy it. You know, like, enjoy the hardships because this is, like, you know, it's life, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, life's hard, Muay Thai is hard, but you love it, you know, like, and that's just the beauty of it.
Yeah,
and
man.
I feel like, you know, like, when I started, I mean, obviously everyone has their reason why they started getting into any sort of fighting, right?
Yeah, man.
Like, and it's like, I've actually discovered that I just love, honestly, just the way it helps people and the way it helps, like,
it's a lifestyle that I think, man, for lack of a better word, is better than any other. The Muay Thai lifestyle is, and you get the right people around you who support that lifestyle, and I don't think you can go wrong. I don't think you can go wrong, man.
Bro, like, look at, you know, like, again, Clint, he's doing his own, like, entrepreneurship, his copywriting business, he's training in every day, and he seems happy.
Yeah, man. And if he needs a day off, he has a day off.
I really look up to the guy, like, you know, like, we talk a lot, and really good guy to talk to.
He is such a good guy.
Oh, dude, like,
you
know, he never makes excuses. He owns up to his shit. You know, he trains, he helps out with the gym, like, and he's just so easy to approach as well.
Yeah, man.
And he's always helping out, you know, people. Because, like, obviously, you know, I've been going to the morning classes a lot, and, you know, they're nice to, you know, catch up and get a little bit of pads in and just enjoy it. And
obviously, you can't smash mornings anyway because it's not.
Dude, I'm fucking, every time I go to morning class, I'm like, oh, fuck, dude.
But you leave feeling great, right? And you have a good day because of it.
You know what I say? The best day I had last month was because I went when I did not want to go. Went, and I literally had the most productive day ever.
Of course.
So productive, bro. Because you know what? You train your brain to do the hard shit, and you feel rewarded. That's natural fucking dopamine.
Yeah, 100%.
Everyone gets it from drinking, partying, sex, and all that crap. But when you get it from doing the hard things like Muay Thai, look at how much better you'll appreciate life.
Yeah, man. What else did you want to talk about?
I do want to ask, like, what do you think is the most important, like, attribute, like, in a fighter? Like, what do you look for, like, the most? Is it heart, talent, drive?
I think, once again, it's that iffy description, but I'd say heart is more important than any of it now because it translates across to the rest of it. Because if you've got the heart, I think heart is drive. I think heart is want. Heart is almost making it need, turning it into a need. But like the whole having the heart to endure the hard days, to be there for your friends, to be there for your teammates, to get knocked down and get back up, to have an injury and do the right things by it,
Yeah.
physio it properly, rehab it properly, not just like to put your feet up and sink piss for 6 months. Like active recovery, all that stuff. That all comes down to this description of heart, which it's a loose description, but I think heart is commitment. So for me, I would say over everything, it's just that commitment to your why. Like the number one thing is a why. Well, why are you doing it? Man, one, it should be because you love it. If it's not, then why are you doing it? Two, it should be like your why should be self-improvement and all those things, like, and the thing is, when I ask someone, what's your why? Nothing worse than them spitting out things that they've heard me say on here.
Yeah.
For me, it's like, you're using my words.
It's got to be from like...
There's got to be something deep, and there's so, like, it doesn't have to be like, I don't know, it doesn't have to be scripted. It's just got to, something that maybe your why is just because you don't want to hate yourself one day. Whatever.
Like, as long as you have that backbone for, like, as why, because you need something to learn. It's like, why do people work? To live. That's their why.
Why do you do Muay Thai? To live. Because you are living. When you're doing something like Muay Thai, you are living. You're actually experiencing life, man.
Yeah, and your body loves it. Because,
until you get to my age.
Yeah. And, it's funny because they say, like, oh, getting hit in the head and stuff, like, but it's like, man, it's either that or people just fuck up their head anyways with drugs and crap.
100%.
It's like, you have to actually, when I started training, stopped smoking, stopped vaping, all that stuff, and it's like, you like replace it.
Yeah.
Like you need an outlet.
That's exactly right. Like I've had a lot of punch in the head. I've been knocked out a lot. I've got CTE.
Yeah.
Like, it's a thing. And I think the fact that I look after myself quite well, I'm not living on junk food. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I think drinking, smoking weed, those things with CTE are bad.
Yeah.
Like they lead to, whether it be violence or depression or all those sorts of, like, depressed, that kind of crap. That's what happens when you have like the brain damage from fighting. And it's a thing, man. It's a thing. It's 100% it's a thing. But it's how you look after yourself that leads to the fact that you can still have a life.
Yeah.
Like, I can still live a normal life, though I've absolutely abused myself in the past.
Yeah.
Like, I can honestly say I haven't looked after myself at all. Whether it be through my career, whether it be pre-career, post-career, all that stuff. I didn't look after myself much at all. So why shouldn't I, why can't I be the poster boy for CTE?
Yeah. Look at, like, and teaching for new generations.
Yeah.
Like, man, like, I've been through it all. Avoid this so you can, like, take care of yourself, whether it's for strength and conditioning stuff, so you don't fuck up your back and stuff, You have, it's looking in the bright side, like, I might have this burden, but how can I help it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. What was that question that led us to the most important part? Because I think I've seen so many times over the years, like, where people have great technique or great IQ or even just they show up every day. It's just not enough. Yeah, I think it comes down to that commitment, the commitment to self. Yeah, so the heart thing. Yeah. So next, you got anything else on your list?
Let's check. How long have we been shooting for, man?
Hour and a bit, maybe.
Fuck, dude, I've completely lost track of time. I guess we pretty much already talked about it. So I think we've already talked about how should amateurs be approaching amateur fights. Yeah,
man, just doing their best, listening.
Yeah. We've been talking a lot about that, actually, like with the amateur scenes.
Maybe let's talk about next year then. Like,
yeah, we haven't even touched on that. But
no,
yeah, like,
so
what are the goals for next year?
2026 is, obviously, I've got a good little team. I want the guys to go back to the numbers game a little bit more, doing a lot more, being a lot more active.
Yeah.
But active doing the right things, like being committed, working hard, be improving each time in some aspect, whether it be the prep, whether it be like there's got to be, you know, and also taking time away from the guys that are getting in there and not doing their best. All right, you need a break. Time for you to prove yourself again.
Yeah.
Show me for 3 months that you can commit to doing better.
What shows are you going to be doing next year for Amis? Or Pride, Valley?
Pride, Valley, Muay Vic.
Muay Vic, yeah. But the Muay Vic's every month, man.
Yeah, monthly, yeah. Except for January, there's one every month.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's so good for amateur scene. I mean, you can have 11 fights in 1 year.
Yeah, Panna did.
That's crazy.
Panna had 11 in his first year.
That's insane, right?
Yeah.
All amateurs? It's just 11 amateurs?
Yeah, that was 10 amateurs, then his pro debut, yeah.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Would you do that again, like Brandon stuff or anyone
I'm
else?
happy. Well, Brandon was another one who had 11.
Yeah, that was insane.
Well, he had 10 in 1 year. 10 in 1 year, and then that's the thing though. I would be happy for any of them to do it if they're doing the best they can.
Yeah.
If they're doing what they're supposed to do, I'm happy for any of them to. I might not go to Melbourne for their Muay Thai Vic fight. You know what I mean?
Just get someone to take care
Yeah,
of them.
you guys go over there by yourselves. Clint, do you want to jump in and go over with them and corner for them? Whatever.
Yeah.
I might not be there for it, but it doesn't mean you don't perform.
Exactly, and it's what we were talking about before. You know, even if you're not there, perform. You know, even if no one's watching you train. You know, do it like God, bro. There's been times I do sprints and I pretend you're fucking behind me, screaming at me. Like seriously, like just to push myself.
Yeah, man.
You know what? It's like you got to find ways to push yourself without anyone pushing you.
Yeah, man.
And I feel like I feel like you've had a pretty good fight team this year. I think pretty consistent.
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
Pretty consistent.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know what it's like record-wise, how we went, like wins and losses.
yeah.
Because I don't really keep a big track of it. But overall, it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think next year, like the plan is to get my kids on more often as well. Try and, because obviously it's hard to match a 12-year-old, 55 kilos, whatever, like that. It's hard to match.
Yeah.
So there's that. Then it's hard to match an 8-year-old or almost 9-year-old who's had 2 fights, 3 fights, whatever. And at a tiny weight. You know, like that's that thing now. It's like trying to make fights happen. So those two just got to stay active. There's got to be constantly training and be ready to, if there's a match up for them on Muay Vic, we're going.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely want to get more active next year with the guys. Potentially another big year for Jace.
Yeah, 100%.
Lots sort of booked in already and lots in discussions. Haven't really talked with Clint what he wants to do yet. Got to talk to him about that. Even if there's nothing until Pride or something.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to do something before that, not sure.
He told me he wanted to jump back in on Pride.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay, he didn't say it to me, so cool. Ollie, he needs to fucking decide whether he's going to be pulling his weight outside of fight preps or not, because that's the bit right now that's holding him back.
Yeah.
Not being a team player. Because there's fight season, but there's also no real end to fight preps. You know, like you always should be training.
Yeah.
And you should always be helping the guys get better and helping yourself get better.
Just
train, man.
You know, even if it's not 6 days, at least 4 days.
Obviously because he works evenings at Adelaide Kickboxing as well. He can only be in he's got 3 nights that he's available to come into my gym. But you know, even if he could only make 2 of those for whatever, because he wants a night off or something, you know.
Just put my phone off.
Yeah, because maybe he wants to have a night off and go out, do something with family or whatever, you know, like that's okay. But when it's week after week after week, like as I said, I've seen him once since that last fight. That's not okay. Because there's other guys still, whether it be Antoine. Antoine was prepping. Like it's another number for Antoine to be to have in the gym. Yeah. Bella was prepping because she was going to be on the same card, and then it didn't happen. Like just because your fight year's over doesn't mean everyone else's is. And some guys, man, you got Andre and Finn, they're already preparing for next year.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to get better for next year. So it's like we've got another guy who I think will have his first fight early in the year who looks promising. Got obviously Tyler back. He failed the last fight team trials, but because he's fought already, he gets to come back into the team. He just doesn't get to fight again until he passes them.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
Same with Evan. So Evan stays in the fight team. He just doesn't get to fight again until he's done fight team trials again.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
Same with Dave. Dave doesn't get to fight again until he's done fight team trials again.
That's a fair way of doing it.
So they've earned their way into the team by fighting. So now it's, so I've got a solid team there, but it's up to them what they do with it.
Yeah.
And with a lot of the pros now, it's tell me when you want to fight, and then you've got no excuses.
Yeah.
If it's me asking you to fight, if it's me saying...
Make the commitment. Screw everything else. Just like find ways to make time for what you love.
Or if you need a break, have a break. But like we said, an active break.
Yeah.
A break isn't disappearing.
Yeah. Perfect example, Clint.
Yeah, man.
Went on a break.
The perfect example as far as how much he developed. Panel was another one who had a bit of a break, but he was training all the time. That was leading up to when he went away to Peru. Like he was training all that year, but I think he had one fight early in the year and then didn't, and then was just training, and he was improving because of that. And there's a lot to be said for it. Training at a reasonable intensity when you're not prepping for a fight is where you learn the most. You don't learn anything in fight preps. It's when I give you the most information for then you to adapt that, put that into your fight prep, and then you use that stuff after a fight to make you better.
Yeah, and that's how you like learn and be better. So I mean, I reckon Muay Vic would be on my list.
It's cool, man.
I think it'd be cool to do.
It's a cool experience, and
you
go over there as a team. We camp on the way home.
It's pretty sick. I've never been camping before.
Really? No, we're sharing a swag for sure.
God.
Nah, it's cool, man.
Oh, it's the best, bro. And just doing it interstate would be fun as well.
I'd get my awning fixed before winter as well, because that's such an important part of camping. When it's 0 degrees, and got to put all the swags under the awning, but my front wall's broken. I've got to get the zip fixed, otherwise we can't seal it off so it doesn't get warm in there.
Oh, fuck that, bro.
Yeah, we had a couple, not last year, before, a couple of Muay Vics where it was 0 degrees on the way home.
No shit.
We were camping, yeah, sick.
God. Even I feel like Muay Vic's man, it's even if you can't come up, I feel it'd just be nice to do. Even stuff with anyone, it's just cool that they're so you can have so many fights there.
I mean, if you weren't fighting one of Superfight's gyms, Superfight would look after you. If you weren't fighting one of Bones' gyms, Matt would look after you.
Yeah.
If you weren't I've got so many friends over there who look after my guys. Man, it could be Superboy, from Superbond's brother, Superboy from Eight Blades.
Yeah, right.
Could be him, or it could be Dom from 8 Blades, the co-owner. One of those, if I can't go, someone's looking after you.
Yeah.
Brandon went over and Matt from Bones looked after him on one. And why not?
Why not?
Why not? So, obviously I like to go to them. I like the road trip as well.
Yeah.
But also I have a family, I have a business. I have
stuff to do.
My wife's got a business.
I feel like it's one of those things where if people want to spend their own money and have an experience, go for it, man. You know what? It's just getting more experience. It's investing in the sport and your growth as well. And you got Valley and Pride here, which is great. So cool, man. I've actually yet to be to Valley. I've only
really?
Yeah, I've actually never gone to Valley now that I think about it. Yeah, I've never driven up there, so.
Yeah, right. That's the next one. We'll come up with us next time.
Yeah.
Come meet me here and we'll come up with us, with the fam.
Sick, man.
Anything else?
Nah, I think pretty much covers most of it, man. The goals and the amateur progression, and also got a lot of good mindset stuff here, man, and stuff that helps me as well.
Do you know what's funny, man? The way you talk about all this stuff is like a mini me. You've listened to what I say. You have zero excuse
Yeah.
on the mental game because everything you say is exactly what I say, which shows that you listen to what I say. And it shows that, like you said yourself, like the most watched YouTube channel on your thing for the year is me.
Yeah.
So it shows that you're watching what I say, you're listening to what I say, and you're doing what I do. Man, that should be enough.
Yeah.
And when you say all this stuff, like the amateur thing shouldn't matter as such, just do your best. Man, if that's what you're saying, then be that guy.
Yeah.
There was obviously I had a bit of an ulterior motive by getting you to come on and do the talking to me bit because I miss having you around the gym.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I asked you to come to Thailand. There's a reason why I asked you to be part of the fight team, all that sort of stuff. And I just, want you to see that you're fucking loved, man. I want you part of the team.
I appreciate that a lot, man. I feel like that means like a lot hearing. And I feel like always, throughout this year, man, that like feeling of wanting to get back into it is just not gone away. Like no matter what. And it's like, man, even my mum said, when is a calling and there's something that, for me, Muay Thai was like the first thing I felt like I could actually do, and it was like, it's like, man, like my mum said, just do it.
Yeah.
Just like, like you're loved there.
Yeah.
You've gone to Thailand with a guy. I mean, you're like a second dad to me, bro. Like I literally tell my dad this, like you're like, I listen to you because it's like, a dad figure, like I've got my dad who's like loving and you're like, the one that's tough, but it's tough love.
Yeah.
Like
you said it to me really early on. He goes, man, like, you said something about the tough love is the one thing you never really experienced before me. And now, but you see like the worth in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'd never like ever been like really yelled at.
Yeah.
Growing up. So
I could tell.
Yeah. You fucking tell. Man, all the
deer in the headlights.
Bro, I remember one Saturday morning we skipped a whole round of pads because you were just like telling me like the truth, man. Like, you know what? Like just you're the only one that's there for you. Just do well.
Yeah.
Like and for me, it was like, I couldn't even control it, man. Like just getting like that like gut feeling, like, oh God, I don't want to get screamed at. But it's like, man, like.
But that also, when you're getting yelled at and you're, oh God, I'm getting yelled at, you're not listening.
Nah.
Like and that's the thing, where it turns into yelling is from me talking and the person going, oh God, I'm getting in trouble. Instead of, okay, what's he saying? Listen to what I'm saying. That's so, like, Jasper says it perfectly, man. He said it to my kids really, when they were really young. Don't listen to how your dad talks. Listen to what he's saying. Like, hear him, don't listen.
Yeah.
Hear him.
Yeah.
Like, hear what he's saying. No, listen, don't hear it.
Yeah.
The other way.
Like, if he didn't give a shit, you wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, listen to him. Don't just hear what he's saying. Like, hear it. Listen to what he's saying. Like, it's that this, man, I'm harsh. The way I talk is like, I'm boisterous.
It's intimidating, man.
Yeah,
like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's like, man, even an example is like that one where like you gave me like a kick in the leg because I wasn't listening because I was shadowboxing. I'd kick and then go back.
Yeah.
But I was so like scared of what you were saying. I just wasn't listening.
Yeah, for sure.
And then like, it's funny because it wasn't the fact I couldn't do it, because and then when Panda explained, I did it in 2 seconds. It's like, oh,
yeah,
like, man, just listen. Like, even if you're yelling and shit, like, just don't be scared of.
No, man, like, and I'm so approachable. I'm so easy to talk to.
Oh, you actually are. Like, it's crazy. Even, did I tell you my cousin, he like met you at the Fringe when I showed him like the fight video? This is like when I went to Easter like a year ago. His name's Cousin Lewis. Yeah, he was like, oh, like he looks really intimidating, but he said you were like the nicest guy he's ever met. And he was like, fucking.
Actually, I do remember that, eh?
Yeah.
It's the only time I've been to the Fringe with my fam.
Yeah, and it was like, he looks so scary, but when you talk to him, he's actually so like.
Yeah, I'm lovely, man. I'm how a human should be, I believe.
Yeah.
I've got the stern side, but I'm loving and caring and gentle, and I lack compassion. But that's where that whole, your feelings are your problem. That's
your feelings are your problem. Like, it's like, for me, I feel like I have a good balance, with you, with my dad, like with my mum. It's like,
yeah, man.
And like you said, like, I really don't have any excuse to like not be. I like know what to do. Like, I say the right thing because like I listen to all that shit. I just don't do it, and it's like, man, like just
knowing it and not doing it's even dumber.
Because you have no excuse. Man.
That's actually just being a dumb cunt.
Yeah, and like, man, and I feel like feel like I really want to like. I mean, like my why would be like the whole reason I started was to prove to myself I can do something, you know. And for me, that was fighting, and now it's like, well, I want to, you know, actually just do it,
Yeah.
you know, and that's like, you know, just enjoy it because I do enjoy it. Like,
Yeah.
man, like, fuck, bro, it's like every time I try to go to the gym just to lift weights, I can't. It's so boring, bro. I can't fucking.
And that's the thing. It's like if it was strength and conditioning that was targeting an end result, which is being fit and strong enough to fight, you'd enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because it's got a goal at the end of it.
Compared to fucking like doing fucked up fours and like pads and shit,
Yeah.
man. It was like, bro, like, you know what? I really regret, like, I've never actually, if you think about it, I've never done a fight camp before, eh? I actually haven't because I pussied out on Valley. On it's like, oh, you can start like like
Starts tonight.
yeah, no, but yeah, because and let's be real, like Manop Gym didn't really count. It wasn't like a
No, it wasn't a fight prep. That's how Thailand is. It's the Thailand way.
and it was like you know you've actually never held pads to me.
Really?
I don't know, you never have. Because I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, oh, because I remember you doing them in Manop's gym, but you've never actually held for me.
But to be fair, for a long time, I didn't hold for
I don't blame
almost
you, bro.
anyone.
Yeah, I remember you told me a story about the amateur fighter where it was for Valley and you held pads for him and she was like, oh, I'm not a fighter.
Oh, God.
Forgot who that was.
Yeah,
But
no, it doesn't matter. But yeah. That's the thing. Like preparing someone, like they've got to show to me that they don't need me to do it before I'll bother doing it. Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I think this conversation really like helped me a lot, you know, and
Yeah, cool.
got to catch up with my dad and shit again too, man.
Yeah.
Go for like a nice dinner, bro. And
Yeah, let's do that.
I feel like, you know, next year I really want to like push myself to do something. You know, like
Sounds
I know
good, man.
no excuses and
Maybe aim for the next fight team trials if you want.
yeah. Well, you say that's late January.
Probably early Feb, I reckon. I know Tyler gets back in on I think middle of Feb, I reckon.
Yeah.
So it could be, yeah. It's got to be around because I kind of want it to suit him as well because
That's fair. Yeah.
he's going to Thailand and stuff before that. And
Is he going to train there?
yeah, I think if he goes up going earlier, I think he was going just to train.
Yeah.
And then his missus is coming over so they can holiday and stuff. But he's still going to train as well. But
no, I would. If it's an early step, I have to start getting fit now. Fuck, bro, I'm so unfit, eh? Like,
well, you'll soon figure it out.
yeah.
Well, you'll be surprised. Like we're wanting to get through fight team trials is the mentality to get through a fight prep. Is the mentality to get through a hard fight.
I want to work my poker face too. Like I just like
So
fucking
important.
show nothing, bro. Because that's like, you know, the scorecards don't they reflect on that? Like how much damage is it taking?
Yep.
Tough rule. And I feel like, you know, who was it you said had a good poker face in fight team? I forgot who was it. Pranav? Is that his name?
No, Pranav's only just joined the fight team in the last fight team trials. To get through. To get through
the trials.
Get through the fight team trial. Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he even showed tired or sore once. Yeah.
God, that's a bad habit I had. I'd go like, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
why am I doing that?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, imagine you're in the middle of an amateur fight and you go in a corner, or like even when you're fighting.
Oh, that's where people go so wrong, man. They come back to in the corner and they're like, man, like that's a choice.
When's the next Thailand trip, bro? Would you ever do one again?
Possibly. I don't know. If I didn't do my family trip this year, I probably would have done it then.
Yeah.
Don't know. I possibly will. It was enjoyable. I wouldn't mind.
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing it again. But to be fair, man, I'm actually over Thailand.
Seriously?
Yeah. Done a lot of it.
Yeah.
And I haven't experienced other places in the last 12 years
Maybe
because
you
of
could
it.
travel somewhere else. Actually, yeah, when you put it like that, man. I mean,
Yeah.
Even actually, no, Evan was telling me he wanted to go to Thailand.
Yeah? Cool.
Yeah. He was telling me he wanted to go to Thailand. He said that like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I want to go to Thailand. So
Yeah, sick.
that was cool, man. It was cool to see like a mate. Like, I really regret not. I don't know why I didn't hop in this year when he did.
Thought the whole year you could ask pretty much anyone in the fight team except for him, and I said I'm surprised Nick hasn't jumped on yet because
Stupid, dude. And you know I feel bad because like, man, like
I think you just do great for each other because I think he needs that person who's closer to his
age group.
maturity level,
Yeah, I mean, he's literally like my best mate. Pretty
Yeah.
much, bro. We talk all the time and shit.
Yeah, like I think you two would do good for each other.
Yeah.
Hold each other accountable. Don't allow each other to be losers.
And I could do sprints with someone too,
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah,
And
man.
like, man, I even said like, bro, like, oh, if we ever, get back in, you can do sprints with me. Like, 'cause you know the hill at my house?
Yeah, bro, sick.
Bro, that's why I do my
That
sprints.
whole area is sick for it.
Bro, whenever I do sprints there, it fucking kills me. But I
Yeah.
always feel good after. But yeah, man, like, so I was saying, and bro, I was like, I feel like, man, like, he even said like, it would be good because we're friends outside of a gym.
Yeah.
Like we know each other like that, and it's like to hold each other accountable. And we're not like soft cunt friends either. We're like, the kind of cunts that actually like,
Hold each other accountable.
make each other work hard. So that's another regret. I'm starting to see a pattern here. Is just fucking just stop saying shit, just do it. Like to sort of
100%, man. Like that's the thing where people are, I'll start training when I get fitter. Like I'll start doing Muay Thai when I get fitter, or
biggest
I'll
bullshit.
come back soon. I hear it all the time. People who have quit training, they're like, I'll be back soon. I don't even listen. It's like, because it's actually as simple as just rocking in tonight. It's actually that simple. And man, when you do it, you do it. I ain't hassling you.
I think I'd have to balance with how many times I go up to like Abu Dhabi, see Mumbo.
Yeah, we'll work things around that.
Yeah.
Like the thing is that you've got other stuff in your life.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that you get to.
It's a good time off too. And you know what I did actually, I remember like when I said I was going to come back, I was still like training up there. I was doing like at least like an hour or two a day of just like sprints and shit.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's like, you can, that's what we're saying, you can still train.
Yeah.
And it's about staying active and man, like, yeah, let's have a good 26, man,
Yep.
You've had a good year, focus on the fam. Now it's time to, put in more like the numbers game and shit.
Yep.
Time for me to get off my ass and actually do what I'm going to say. So, yeah.
Very nice.
I'm going to like rewatch this whenever I feel lazy.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, I'll do all the editing and stuff. And
Have fun with that. It's going to take ages.
yeah. There's not a heap to be done. There'll be a few photo ops and stuff that's about it, like do that stuff over the top, but just watching through and I'm demonetized on long form from too much swearing and
For how
stuff.
long?
So don't know. I know normally it's like 12 months, man. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like I can be quite mindful of not swearing, but I can't put that same leash on other people because they're being a guest. It's up to them,
Yeah, and then when you get in a flow halfway of just talking, you kind of forget.
I'm monetized on my shorts.
That's good.
So the plan will be to make like 30 shorts from this.
Shorts is what gets a lot of views too.
Yeah, having one come out every day. I'll just have them programmed like, man, I have 21 days straight of them, like I won't do shorts on anything else for that time.
Yeah.
If I film something in the gym, then I'll just program that for the 22nd day. I try and have a short coming out every day or something.
I think you should definitely like focus on the social media a lot and the page. Like, I mean, that's why gyms like, I think like AMT doing so well is because the social media is like so like, professional and shit.
I'm so basic with it. Like I'm not arty. I don't understand art. I don't understand what looks good.
Yeah.
I make my thumbnails for like my Think Pinks and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I send like 3 or 4 of them off to a couple of people and say, which one do you think looks best?
Like, don't forget, I found your gym solely from that Teep Muay Thai guy, the one that makes like the skit parodies. I literally saw on TikTok, I was like, oh, because I was at Southside at the time, I was like, oh, this actually looks like, because I didn't like Southside, it was too big for me and I felt like I wasn't getting pushed hard enough there.
Yep.
And then your gym's a complete opposite of Southside, bro, like actual Muay Thai, it's like, bro. So then going there, I was like, yeah, so I don't know, man. I mean, I need to do my socials too.
Yeah, man. When you were doing that, you were holding yourself accountable. There's people watching you, and even if just the thing of like doing that without creating negative pressure, realize that it's a separate entity to yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's also another thing, like where if you're coming across on social media all the time, you don't want to turn into these guys that blow themselves up so big before they're big.
Yeah.
And then they get in there and they don't, then the reality hits in because they're getting the opportunities that an experienced guy would get because they're popular.
That's so true now.
And then all of a sudden it's like, oh man, I'm actually in the deep end here.
Yeah.
Whereas they probably could fight at that level, but they choose not to because they have shit the bed because they don't believe in themselves because the person they are on social media isn't actually who they are.
Yeah.
Whereas I am. This is my social media is me.
Just raw. And that's thing, well, my content, it was just me.
Yeah.
It was just me training every day, like having a blast, like, you know, showing what I was doing and like went into clubs, like the fight in Thailand. Like, yeah, I wish I was more consistent with it, but you know, I'm still young. You know, I've learned it's better to learn now and just get
You
off
could
my
do like with your social media thing, like you could do like one long video, like I said about this with the shorts. We'll do one long video, make a long form video for YouTube or whatever. Make 5 or 6 little reels and put them on Instagram.
Yeah.
Have them programmed to come out every fucking second day or something.
Yeah, and be consistent with it, man.
Yeah.
Like, I have this thing, I don't know if I told you about it, it's like this DJI thing, but it's like for the phones. It has like this like tracker shit where you scan your face, right? And it just pans around.
Oh yeah, so like so like a gimbal, yeah.
Like, and I was like, damn, that'd be sick for sparring.
Yeah,
Like,
I had mine. I had mine set up, I reckon, for sparring once, set on my face. But then you've got to be facing the camera the whole time.
Yeah,
But I've also set that when I've been holding it and set it on someone else's face and just followed them around
sick,
while they're sparring. Yeah.
Because the one I was using was like on the phone. Even if you walk out the frame and walk back in, it goes back to you.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So like DJI is pretty good with that. So I guess I'd have to. I guess the only annoying thing would be like just setting up the gear in the gym before I train. But it's not.
Man, as long as when you know the equipment, it doesn't take long. You come in 5 minutes early.
Just put a tripod.
If you need a key to the gym, so you get there before class, so you've got time, I'll give you a key to the gym.
I'd always show around like 5 anyway.
Yeah.
Just quickly. It takes actually 2 minutes. You just put your phone in, have a run, come back, and the day in a life videos are good too. You know what I've noticed about these Muay Thai videos or anything fighting? Like people will watch, a lot of cunts watch just to compare themselves.
100%.
They'd be like, oh, does this guy train harder than me? Like,
because you know what the thing with you is, right? So your technique-wise, you're still pretty average. You're developing, you're learning new stuff. And if you just showed you consistently, like when you come back, if you did, like set up your phone, the start of class, film the whole thing from one spot, train in that spot so you can see yourself, crop out to make a 2-minute video out of it where you show a little bit of everything, you talk over the top of it. Your editing would probably take you 30 minutes.
yeah, max.
Post it, and if you're training 3 days a week or 4 days or 5 days, whatever, you're doing it pretty consistently. Then every 3 months, or you show your one from 3 months ago, and you go, 3 months ago today, this was me.
And like they watch you grow.
And then they develop. Then it's go, where was I 3 months ago? Here, and it plays straight. And then where am I now? Straight into the next one of today. And you could constantly do something like that. You know, like it's that boop, 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 boop. Show your progression. You know.
Yeah, and I think that's like we said. Be you on social media. Don't make up a fake persona and just be authentically you.
People like Matt Lucas and Joe Comerford have said, just be consistent.
Like my favorite line from you was, "I'm unapologetically me."
Yeah.
And that's true.
Yeah, man.
Like, that's the way everyone should be.
Yeah, man.
I've taken that philosophy and it's like, it fucks off the fake people, but when people are around you for you, it's so much better.
Yeah, your feelings are your problem, man.
Yeah, man, who cares?
All right, thanks heaps for that. We'll see you in the gym.
Yeah, that means a lot, you know, for you to take me out here. I was actually very happy you did.
Cool.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff. I'm going to get Evan to watch this. Maybe he can get some notice.
Happy New Year, everyone. I'll be doing the guest thing. This is not going to be weekly anymore unless I've got a guest to come out every week. It'll be record, edit, post, whatever day it comes out, it comes out. But yeah, watch this space, and I'm just going to be doing guests or might be a lead up to a show and stuff like that. But you'll see Nick a little bit more as well. Thanks a lot.
Do you want me to do an intro? Do you want me to do an intro?
Yeah, well, I'll just quickly finish this one off and then...
How long was that?
Hour and 4.
Well, there you go. That's the first one back with Nick. As I said, great kid, real good head on his shoulders, young, and, I really hope he sticks to what he says and really makes a go of this, because this is a sport that's for everyone. And if he gets experience some of what I've experienced, it'll make me really happy. And yeah, proud trainer moment stuff, you know. So that's what I'm chasing. I'm chasing more of that in 2026, where I can see people bettering themselves and committing to something that they love. And yeah, I'll nothing more rewarding than that. I love it. So thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Cop and carp.